to Titanium Tarot, and today I'll be doing a reading for Leos, okay? This is for any placement of a Leo you have in your chart. If you do, great. If not, great as well. You probably have a message in you for you, so keep an ear out. And if you are a crosswatcher, I welcome you with open arms. Everyone knows I was a crosswatcher for many a video myself, so I get you and I got you. Now, I use Radleigh Valentine's tarot deck. I'll also mention that it's time for you to utilize your own intuition. And with that being said, my gorgeous and fellow Leos, I'm a Leo rising myself, let's get into the cards. So, I pulled the first two sets already, I don't know why, but I did. And so the first card that starts the first set is the Queen of Spring. So the Queen of Spring is a brilliant, loyal, talented, and friendly individual. It says, believe in yourself. Wonderful people want to help you maintain a balance between work and home life. Are you a stay-at-home mom, or do you work from home, or are you a working mom? Why did I say stay home? I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. So the next card is the Unity card, which is Taurus energy. This would be the Hierophant card in this deck. So it says, do the right thing for the right reasons, compare traditional versus new approaches to see which works for you. A spiritually minded community. Yep. I'm not getting anything yet. So the next card is the Six of Autumn. And the Six of Autumn talks of, well, it's the Six of Pentacles. It's the good you do comes back to you, unexpected talent, an unexpected inflow of money, borrowing wisely or repaying a debt. Yes. Which is great and grand. Very important. Which, that debt, I feel, made you feel stuck for a while, made you feel obsessed with that debt. Because it says the illusion of being trapped. First of all, this is the Ego card, which is the Devil card in this deck. So it gives you the impression that you were trapped. You just didn't know by material items. And I just, like, I've seen this before, but on this image you have two fairies throwing stuff into the fire, which is like purging, I get, in the sense of purging in order for them to not feel stuck by material items, letting go of worry and fear, you know. So letting go of the illusion of being trapped. Not that you're letting go of everything that you own, you're just letting go of the illusion of being trapped, is what I'm getting. Next you have the Eight of Autumn. Now the Eight of Autumn talks of going back to school, apprenticeships, or seminars. Excellent craftsmanship and long-term projects. So I feel like, yeah, you're purging, you're letting go of stuff. And that in turn will necessitate, would like require for you to, well, not that it would require, but if you aren't capable, okay, because the universe abhors, like hates voids, other than space. Even space is filled with stuff, by the way, but it hates a void, so it'll immediately fill it with something, okay, immediately. And so if you're not, if you don't like consciously choose what you're going to fill that empty space with, something else will fill it. And so that is what this is talking about. It says, do more research before proceeding. Education in forms of seminars, education in the form of seminars, going back to school, or apprenticeship. Excellent craftsmanship and long-term projects. Yep. I'm getting, because when I was in university, there used to be older individuals who would take part in the class just to keep themselves busy. And I had one of these people was realigning his career. The other couple of people one was actually just following the class just to follow class, right? Just to keep themselves busy, keeping their mind engaged, which is great. You absolutely need to do that at that age. When you become older, one of the worst things to do is to stay stagnant, to allow your mind to turn to mush, basically. Now, the next card is the Ace of Summer, and that is my perception, by the way, so if you don't like it, you don't have to follow it. It's just my thinking pattern, okay? But I got proof it works, because my grandfather, who is 89, he's turning 90 this summer, okay, looks like, he's very active for his age. His mind is sharp. That's because he surrounds himself with books. He's constantly doing stuff, and that is a testament to his character, right? So I'm just saying, might help keeping your mind active. So the next card is the Ace of Summer. Now the Ace of Summer talks of opening your heart to love, the beginning of a new intimate relationships, or the rebirth of a current one. The awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual epiphanies. I don't know, maybe something I said is going to give you a spiritual epiphany. Something's going to spark something else in your mind, which might give you a thought that you'd like to follow, you know? Just a suggestion. And next you have the Three of Spring. Now the Three of Spring talks of plan your next steps with an eye to the long term and have patience. There are more good things to come. Satisfaction from a job well done. I started feeling my spine going, this is uncomfortable, because I was sitting in one position for a very long time. So I have to do the opposite to work the muscles on the opposite side of my body. You need to stay balanced. I'm a Libra sun. Yes, balance. Very important. So, like I said, an eye to the long term, keeping yourself active mentally so that you don't go probably senile. So you can keep a semblance of ability of staying sane. Yes. Then you have the King of Summer. Now, the King of Summer is an honorable, devoted, mature, and warm-hearted individual. It is a romantic partner you can trust. Excellent advice that comes from the heart, getting involved in cultural or creative endeavors. Keeping yourself active is what I'm picking up from this card. Mentally, emotionally, by interacting with others, things of that nature. Then, the last card of the first set is the Awakening card. Now, the Awakening card, talks of change the way you're looking at the situation. Embrace your uniqueness and temporary pause in action. Yep. A temporary pause in action. So that you change the way you're going at this, and you can decipher or decide what's the best way to continue. Then you have, the first card in the second set is the Two of Winter in the reverse. Now, after having this awakening about what it is that you need to do next, there won't be you won't be stuck between two thoughts. You know what you're going to do. Simple as that. Then you have the King of Spring. Now, the King of Spring, is a very innovative, inspiring, wise, and theatrical individual. It says a financial windfall. Your leadership skills are needed now. An unexpected supporter of your cause. So now that you have decided on how you're going to proceed, someone's going to come forth and be like, hey, I want to help. Yeah. Then, oh my, we have well, we kind of have the beginnings of a family. We have the king and queen of spring. Wait, first is the king, then is the, no, first was the queen, then was the king. Now it's the princess of spring. Now the princess of spring is an optimistic, enthusiastic, creative, and energetic individual. It says it's time to go after your dreams. Do more research before do something that expands your horizons. Letting your creativity take flight. Did I talk of creativity here? Tapping into creativity is the best way to manifest whatever you want, by the way. So, creativity. Manifestation. Okay. So then you have the King of Winter. Now the King of Winter is a knowledgeable, experienced, fair-minded, and unemotional individual. It says, get advice from someone professional and objective. Public speaking, unemotional relationships. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Well, for some of you, it's just going to talk about connecting with someone who is unemotional, more in. When I say unemotional, I'm not saying that they don't tap into their emotions. I'm just saying it is suggested that you tap into a business person, right? So that it's not just the creative portion of you that is engaged, but actually the more logical mind, so that you know what you're going to do next, type of thing. Then you have the Prince of Winter. Now, the Prince of Winter is an intellectual, determined, focused, and impulsive individual. It says, seek an intellectual solution to your problems, the need to act quickly and decisively, sudden events or changes. And yeah. So, what I'm getting, right, is that well, you are being more innovative with the King of Spring, more optimistic with the Princess of Spring, but very professional with the King of Winter. And now this may be you or the person that you're dealing with, but and it's as if you're doing it in a professional, unemotional manner, though there is a sense of rapidity in it. It's sudden or unexpected changes, right? So it's felt, it's acted upon professionally, and so on. Now, I don't know where that is going, but that's not for me to know, it's for you to figure out at this point. Then you have the Strength card. Now, the Strength card is Leo energy, Leo and Taurus. It talks of the grace and inner strength needed to overcome challenges, the power of kindness and forgiveness, time to embrace how wonderful you are. You might not understand where you're going with this or where this is going specifically for you, but you have what it takes to see it through, is what I'm picking up on. So all you need at this point is just the reassurance and the assurance that you can do it, so as to avoid focusing on worst case scenarios and allowing worry to grow out of proportion to the problem, right? Yep. And so if this is not you, and if this is someone you're dealing with, or vice versa, right, the next card is the Four of Autumn. Now, the Four of Autumn talks of manage your resources wisely, achieve a balance in how you spend and save, help out those who are less fortunate. What sticks out for me here is to help out those who are less fortunate. So it's depending on where you stand on this 9 of winter, I feel like you're the one helping or you're the one being helped. You know, with that, it's probably in regards, the 9 of winter is probably in regards to a 3 of winter, which is heartbreak. The 3 of winter is the 3 of swords. But all this is saying is that this sadness will heal with time, so be patient, is all I'm getting. Yep. Next, you have the wheel. Now, the wheel, alright, is the wheel of fortune in this deck. It talks of delays are over, 7 on unexpected good luck, a new car or travel. Yep. So once this heartbreak heals, nothing's going to stop you in your forward movement, which is awesome. And with that forward movement, you will have a 3 of summer, which is celebration. Yeah, it says news worth celebrating. Announcements such as weddings, graduations, or births, friends you cherish. Yep. The next is the 6 of summer. The 6 of summer is the 6 of cups, which talks of childhood or children, or the return of people or romances from the past, remembering events differently in a better or worse light than how they actually occurred. Right? So I feel like that is going to be a part of the way you heal your heart. Okay, next. So for the third set, please, angels and guides, anyone who has good, who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone who has good, who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Leos. You know, the 9 of spring. You can see it. 9 of spring with the Princess of Spring and the Chariot, followed by the Prince of Spring. Yep. Prince of Spring and the 2 of Autumn. Two of Autumn, the Emperor, the World card, and the Prince of Autumn. So we got siblings here. Yeah. 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 As well as the 2 of Spring. Yep. Now, okay, so the 9 of spring talks of protect the fruits of your labor, prepare for possible challenges that lie ahead, environmental conservation. Yep. Yep. Then you have the Princess of Autumn. Now, the Princess of Autumn is a very studious, responsible, cheerful, and mischievous individual. This card says, happy news about your career, promotions, or scholarships. Well, that are plans that go perfectly. Needing a little push to get going. Yo. So, I'm getting, you might feel the need to protect the fruits of your labor because of this Prince of Autumn energy that you are embodying or that you're bringing forth. Though the 2 next cards, I feel like there's going to be forward movement because the next card is the Chariot card, which is Cancer energy, which talks of success that comes from dedication and self-discipline, celebrating your accomplishments, being in the spotlight. Yes, Cancer energy, like I said. So there's definite forward movement. It just might seem like it might take a moment because you're too worried about possible challenges that lie ahead. with the Nine of Spring. Though, in order to get out of this worry or this like needing a little push to get going, alright, what is suggested is that you tap into the Prince of Spring energy. Now, the Prince of Spring is a very charming, self-confident, passionate, and restless individual. It says immediate action, a challenge you can successfully manage, passionate relationship. Yeah. A passionate relationship. Passionate work relationship, possibly? Because the next card is the Two of Autumn. And the Two of Autumn talks of, or you marrying, see, bring fun into everything you do, juggling multiple priorities or jobs, an unexpected talent for multitasking, being able to, you know, have a passionate relationship with everything that you are currently involved in, if that makes sense at all. Then you have the Emperor. Now, the Emperor talks of use logic and structure to increase your success. Get organized. A firm but compassionate leader. Yeah. Which would make me think that you are becoming the boss of your reality. Of your own life. Well, you are the Emperor, so you are becoming the boss of your reality. And you are making the logical choices to increase your success. You are getting organized. And due to the fact that you are getting organized, you are being able to tap into the world energy. Now, the world talks of a completion. So it's a brilliant success, the freedom to go in any direction, a journey that is now complete. Yeah. You know I mean? Which will lead you to embody the characteristics of the Prince of Autumn. Now, the Prince of Autumn is a very dependable, protective, chivalrous, and humorous individual. It says cautious with wise action, meticulous attention to detail, kindness to others. You are thinking of others, and you are working with others, and when I say for others, I mean you're making it so others can work with you well, you know. And that is the necessary component for you to have a Two of Spring. Now, the Two of Spring talks of a bright future manifested through hard work and creativity, partnering with others to share your dreams, great progress being made. Having the Prince of Autumn type energy will allow you to have great group work, right? Working with someone, and which will allow you to better, you know, get things done, is what I'm getting. Now, for the third set, please, angels and guides, anyone in the highest good who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. And we have the Four of Summer. Four of Summer with the Nine of Summer, with the Star card, and the Princess of Winter. Why do I have a feeling we got this card? It's odd. Well, we got the Prince of Winter. Now we have the Princess of Winter. We got siblings. Sibling pair number 2. Haha. First is the Princess and Prince of Spring. Now it's the Prince and Princess of Winter. Then we have the Two of Summer, the Ace of Winter, and the Queen of Summer, and the Six of Winter, and the Hermit card, and the Renewal card. Yeah. Do we have? Yeah. Okay. Wait. Yeah. Okay. So the first card being the Four of Summer talks of, which is the Four of Cups, by the way, which talks of being distracted and failing to see a magical opportunity, taking someone or something for granted, discontentment with life. Yes. Something's not up to par for you. Yeah. Then you have the Nine of Summer. Now, the Nine of Summer, alright, talks of wishes come true, dreams fulfilled, the magical time of life. How do we jump to the Four of Summer, from the Four of Summer to the Nine of Summer? Well, I feel like you're someone you're dealing with who's sick and tired of this energy, so like, I can't handle this no more, I'm gonna be in this Nine of Summer, something to look forward to, you know? Then you have the Ace of the Star card. Now, the Star card, alright, is an Aquarian energy. It talks of look to the future with hope and optimism, the power of faith to move mountains, happy changes that bring relief from challenging times. Yep. Yeah, because that is what the transition from 4 to 9 of Summer is all about. Hope, optimism, looking forward to what is possibly coming. Then you have the Princess of Winter. Now, the Princess of Winter is, to me, the light worker in this deck. Light worker, Earth Angel, whatever your the way you name it, that is what it is to me. Now, the reason I say that is because this card talks of an indigo child or adult, and the way I see it, they are the light workers. They are the empaths, all the other terminology, Earth Angel, what have you. Now, the next card is the Two of Summer. Now, the Two of Summer, alright, talks of falling in love or making a serious commitment to someone. Forgiveness and the resolution of a problem. Don't give up. Your relationship can be healed. Yep. If you so choose. If you so choose to work on it, it is definitely going to come to pass. Then you have the Ace of Winter. Now, the Ace of Winter, alright, talks of don't be deterred by challenges along the way. It's important to communicate clearly and accurately, amazing new ideas that should be implemented. Yep. Amazing new ideas that should be implemented. Something that is going to come up with emotionally is going to be an amazing new idea that should be implemented, is what I'm getting. Yes. Then you have, my gorgeous Leos, the Queen of Summer. Now, the Queen of Summer is the Queen of Cups. She is a loving, comforting, emotional, and intuitive individual. This card says, listen to your heart, intuitive insights you can trust, taking care of others. Perhaps too much. Are you mothering them too much? Are you not allowing them to go out and experience life on their own, make their own mistakes, learn from their own mistakes? Sometimes we need to make a mistake. We need to. And just know that whatever happens is for our best and highest good, and we will always be able to bounce back from what it is that we are currently going through. Right? Yes. Then you have the Six of Winter. Now, the Six of Winter talks of positive changes are on their way, a welcome relief from troubled times, traveling or relocating. Interesting that I said that. Maybe there is a shift in someone's mentality that is going to allow them to let go of the past way of thinking and move on to the new one, right? Because the Six of Winter represents swords, and swords represents thoughts, concepts, thinking patterns, and all those lovely stuff, right? So So there's definitely something that you're leaving behind and moving towards something that's more beneficial, at least in the way of thinking about things. Then you have Hermit, which is Virgo energy. Yep. Which talks of finding or be a mentor. Find or be a mentor. Take a break from society. A commitment to your spiritual growth. Interesting how I was talking about the letting go of an idea or concept that doesn't really work for you anymore. I think that is this card is in regards to that. Finding a mentor who has gone through what you've gone through and who's going to help you better transition into the next step of your life by thinking the right thoughts, having the right perceptions and whatnot. Right? Next you have renewal. Now the renewal card is the judgment card in this deck. It says review the past and present to plan so you can plan a bright new future, understanding your life purpose, releasing judgment of yourself and others. What I'm getting is that before, have you ever heard the saying, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear? Yep. The student I just had like a vision of Good Omens show on Prime. If you like British humor, I totally suggest it. It's very good, very well done. Yeah. So my gorgeous and fellow Leos, this is all that I have for you guys this week. If you like this and if you like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price. Now, like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell to be notified when I post new stuff, as well as leaving me a comment, because I adore comments. I read them all, I will answer all of them, but I absolutely read them all. And with that being said, my gorgeous and fellow Leos, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye!